Some people were born into royalty, cradled in the womb by pricey bloodlines, carrying the propensity to step on the heads of others just to climb onto their throne, living for the satisfaction of self alone, and then there are others, not birthed from a high pedigree, but raised as royalty because of a daddy who was the king. I breathe in love because you love me, striving for oneness with the Father, but it's hard to see your will when the fog of just existing clouds the vision painted for me. The carefully sculpted plans I've created out of my desires does not compare to the masterpiece portrait of your son. You desire me to be an embodiment of grace, so whenever you see me not acting like the royalty bloodline I am, it pains your heart, see, looking for validation in others. When the truth is crowned on my head leads to confusion. Walking with my head down in defeat got me off balance, and the mental war rages. But Jesus Christ, agape love, bonds together my imperfections. But living like an orphan got me thinking I'm alone when my daddy is calling me out by name to come home, come grow. Don't let comfortability trap you. I have destinations that surpass your imaginations. All I ask is that you trust me with your all, not just your one day a week ritual. So when I count the times I depend on him for grace, there's no limit to the sum, and this math is divine. Asking me to subtract out negative thinking, hateful speech, divide up my time to give God my schedule, not just squeezing him in, that he can multiply my joy beyond my belief. But how can I focus on loving God when I've let someone else sit on the throne of my heart? Wrong associations cause the dread. They say regrets are only meant for the dead, but I've lived like a walking corpse, a scattered broken mess. Fragile bones were not strong enough to hold my dreams together. The umbrella I carved out of my flesh did not protect me from the stormy weather. Acting out of impulse has become a habit. First with people, then with God. Today I'm your child, tomorrow I'm the world's. Then what about the night in between? Battle rage from my soul. I'm convinced that I wasn't alone. Commitment to self was the motto. 1 minus God equals 1. Wrong answer. If that one found the one with the ultimate power, that equation would not be so simple. It would instead multiply into a life that is meaningful. Thinking is the name of the game, but the brains of ancient technology when being used to plan my own destiny. God has it already. All he expects is for me to be ready. Him living within is the satisfaction that I am one with the Father. And this goes deeper than flesh, but I lost. Living a ripped open heart in an empty shell. Not knowing when I took off the ring of Christ, I had in fact cheated on myself. A broken heart was a souvenir of choosing over the one who created me. Some situations come to make one humble. So from my growth, it came with being grateful. It took heartbreak and tears for me to realize that I am better off being faithful.